Welcome back to Character Select.
Calliope?
David Third Stray Gods.
You can't be real.
Here's your answers.
Soul is inside Grace.
See?
I
My
was
soul
told.
should be inside
is
Grace.
Grace. The rest of me, I'm here, Persephone.
Ah, called
Miss
it.
Israel.
So she found a way to pass just her eidolon on, not her soul. See? It doesn't make sense with what we've learned, so we have to
I
learn
don't get it.
now.
I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much.
Huh.
You knew this truth once, Persephone.
Like copying a copy and a
Yeah, zero.
copy
Yeah,
of a copy.
making a copy of a copy, and it just degrades more and more. And that also answers why they didn't come down here and ask, because they all forgot.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Their memory. It's the abyss of time, I think, is the trope, where it's the longer you live, the harder it is to remember specific things. There was one book series that I read, the Dark Prophet series. I think I brought it up before. Dark Prophet, Profit. And it's about the commercialization of adventurers. It's a really good book series. But one of the things is, elves live essentially forever. They can be killed, but they never actually grow old and die. But every 200 years or so, an elf forgets basically everything about who they were 200 years before and starts to build a new identity. So if you are a part of another long-lived race and you meet an elf, and then 200 years you meet that same elf, they are not the same person that you knew 200 years ago. Because their brain, you just can't keep that much information in your head. It's a really good book.
Like, the you of, 20 years ago isn't the same as the you now.
Right. But if my personality would not alter or shift dramatically in 20 years, barring some sort of traumatic incident. But yeah.
They very easily can.
Oh, sure. But there's usually a catalyst for it. I'm saying that without a catalyst, then the you from 20 years ago is still essentially the same you as today.
Time is the catalyst.
Look, stop getting philosophical on me.
Long ago.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Well,
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo prophecy.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you that? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Oh, we got nothing but time. Or 2 days.
Suspicion is rising on Apollo.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
Yep.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why did you go to the reliquary? That's what I want to know about first.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Alright.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified.
Sorry, I think I realized what the prophecy is.
Mm-hmm.
The idols are going to die unless Calliope dies.
Because something about Grace getting involved, reigniting, solving the problems,
Helping them move on. Right.
is what helps.
But Athena just probably saw it as she's a troublemaker and she's going to kill us all. That's my guess.
So, she's also probably looking at Calliope's soul, or Eidolon,
Right.
and thinking Grace has to die too. We need Calliope to come to an end,
Right.
when that is not what the prophecy meant. But she's getting, like, tunnel vision, because she's just looking at the forest.
Yeah. I must maintain the forest even if I have to sacrifice a few trees. But if you sacrifice enough, eventually there's no forest, Athena.
After he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though
That's why
he
he's been
disagrees.
so sad.
What was the prophecy?
Again,
Surely I need to hear it.
none of these
If I
plots
tell
would
you,
happen if people just
you'll be
fucking
locked
talked
into it.
to each other.
Just
Yeah.
like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It's about me too, or
She can't be right.
I don't believe that. Athena's got tunnel vision. She
Yeah,
must be
see?
wrong.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes, he's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh, Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
man, none of this is her fault.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Destroy. Which one?
Now we know the truth.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
He's getting like
If he had,
2 or
Grace
3
would
songs
have
here.
been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
I mean, we do.
But now, or I guess this is it.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go.
Which one?
Green.
Sorry.
Green.
Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go.
Ooh. Ooh.
Red.
Yeah. Also, this is the first song that Freddie has actually properly sang in.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
It's
I mean, we've broken up with Persephone. We
Yeah.
gotta cling.
Oh.
If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood
Yep.
to bring her back.
any day, every day, a life for a life, Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
Which one?
I think you're on it.
Love is sometimes the most important thing, everybody.
Knows what comes next, but I will.
So if we give up
beside
our
you.
godhood, the last muse is gone.
Yep. Unless that's what she becomes.
While the last muse lives, but the last muse is dead. The last muse is a ghost.
You just couldn't
You've
let her
returned.
go.
You did it. You actually brought me back from the dead.
Of course I
Hell
did.
yeah, girl.
Oh. She's a little shocked.
Did you get a chance to speak to the Fates?
Yeah.
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I mean, I do understand why.
Yeah. But also tell me everything.
I mean, we've learned everything. We know what we need to know.
Go for it then.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Well, then it's done. You're locked into it, as is Freddy. Athena will want her dead, too.
You're right. I actually hadn't considered
She's already
that
dead.
part.
I'm so sorry,
no,
Grace.
She's
I
alive.
never meant for this to happen.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
I mean, what else is he gonna do?
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. You're not the last Muse any longer. After all, your Freddy isn't on trial. Yet if Athena believes you both need to die in order to save the idols, she'll find a way.
It's true, she's gonna have to come up with a charge for Freddy. She can't just put her to death.
Right. We going clever?
Sure.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
And now I don't have magical god powers.
Yeah, get Freddy locked and loaded with music.
Well, I mean, first things first. Right? Well, hold on. We have journal entries. I can't believe it. I did it. I went into the underworld, and even though Persephone believed there was no way to get Freddy back, there really was. All it took was a big enough sacrifice, and that meant me giving up my Eidolon. So Freddy is the Muse now, and me? I'm just immortal again. Don't know how I feel about that just yet, but the important thing is that Freddy is alive. I saved her, and I've never felt better about anything ever. Wait,
What?
did I do something wrong? Is Freddy mad at me? Oh god, I better go and talk to her.
What if
Mm-hmm.
you passing on the Eidolon doesn't get rid of you being a muse?
Entirely possible.
Because, like, in Greek myth, there's shitloads of muses.
3 or 9, depending on who you ask.
In this, it mentions only the 3,
Right.
but what if you're also now still a muse? So neither of you are the last muse.
It's a good point.
Can't both be the last muse after all.
Let's see. So the new plan is this. I go with Hades, into Hades with Persephone, yes, the actual underworld and land of the dead, and we Take back her throne. That would allow us to not only talk to the Fates and find out what Calliope wanted with them, but also bring back Freddy. Sounds great, provided it's all true. Apollo showed up again out of nowhere, declaring that Persephone's being suspicious, but he's not exactly helping or full of alternatives. I have no choice but to trust Persephone for now. As for what we learned in the underworld, holy crap, Calliope was there. I guess her soul and the Eidolon are separate things, which even Persephone didn't know? The important thing is that Calliope was there and I got to talk to her. She told us everything. It was Athena. She received a prophecy from Apollo to save the idols, and that's why she summoned the Furies. She could do that to kill Calliope, to try and keep it from happening. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. I became the last muse after Calliope's death, and now Athena wants me dead to keep the idols safe. This is huge!
Huge.
Apollo brought us to Hermes. Hermes owes him a favor, something about stealing 50 cows, to ask if they'd bring Persephone and I to Hades, and they agreed, even knowing it was against the rules and might get them into trouble. Hermes is the best. He knew. Apollo knew who the murderer was all along. It kind of makes me wonder what would happen if we teamed up with him instead of Persephone now.
Yeah.
Athena came to him for a prophecy on how to save the idols, and he gave it to her, but it doesn't make any sense. If Apollo knew about the prophecy, why did he stop Athena from just killing me at the start? Why did he help me at all? Calliope said he's lying to protect me, to prevent me from sharing her fate, but I know the prophecy now, so whatever it is, I'm locked into it. All of Apollo's lies were for nothing. I think we're due a very serious conversation when I get back. I tried to talk to Apollo when I got back to the apartment and give him the benefit of the doubt, but it didn't get very far. He basically admitted to everything Calliope said, then left after a bunch of apologies. If I want a real discussion about this, it'll have to be at his beach house. Halfway through the week she gave me, Athena summons me to her office to, I'm not sure, apologize? Lecture me? She wasn't happy about my visit to the reliquary, sure. Mostly she wanted to tell me about how the idols are dying, as in actually dying, losing their immortality, the whole thing. It's got to be hard for beings that have been around for most of forever, but is that supposed to justify the trial? Athena can't take a chance on a lowly usurper like myself, besmirching the great idol legacy as it quietly sunsets. She's like the strict school teacher who really wants to be the cool teacher, but just can't help herself. Persephone explained away her behavior. Athena's a total control freak, sure, but that's just how she kept the idols alive for so long. Why hasn't she told the idols they're dying? Why she hasn't told the idols they're dying, Persephone really couldn't say. Well, we have our murderer. It was Athena all along. We got it straight from Calliope herself. Athena went to Apollo for a prophecy on how to save the idols. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Calliope was the last of the muses, and then it was me, so we had to go. She's had it in for me from the very start. She never intended to let me live no matter what I did. Thing is, I don't exactly have proof of this. Somehow I doubt Athena would back down even if I did. Oh, and apparently she can also summon the Furies. You know, the embodiment of retribution that my powers don't even work on? This is gonna be trouble, isn't it? Yeah, it's like I thought. Persephone agreed that Athena isn't likely to stop now. The trial will go forward, and if Athena thinks killing both Freddy and I will save the idols, she'll do it. Meaning we'll have to find a way to stop her, if we can. How exciting.
Ooh.
Except it was a lie, all of it. Maybe it's why Persephone originally agreed to help me. It's been her plan all along. Maybe she just couldn't resist the opportunity. The entire trip to the underworld was Persephone trying to get what she wanted and nothing more. Exactly what Apollo accused her of. I couldn't let her get away with it, so I kind of destroyed the throne. Didn't know I could do that, but poof, it's gone. Nobody's ruling Hades now. Not that there's much left to rule anyway. Persephone was livid because it's hers, and that's all she cares about, but let's face it, she had it coming. On a separate note, I learned that Persephone and Calliope were in love. They weren't friends, they were a couple. I guess they broke up a couple of years ago, but the way Persephone acted from the start makes so much more sense now. Well, I tried talking to Persephone once we got back to the apartment, but she wasn't having it. If I want to settle this, I'll have to hunt her down for whatever good that'll do. She's gonna be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out Pan wasn't lying. Is he innocent? No. Was he the killer? No. He sold out Calliope and told Medusa where she was going. Medusa probably told Athena, and so Athena summoned the Furies to kill Calliope, but Pan probably had no idea that would happen. I guess it's good to know the whole truth, finally.
That's gonna eat him up?
Yep. Orpheus. You know that story about Orpheus and Eurydice? How Orpheus goes in the underworld to get his love back, and Hades says, okay, but only if you never look back the entire way to the surface. Right before the exit, Orpheus loses his nerve and looks back, and thus Eurydice is forced to remain dead forever. Cruel, classic, and apparently true.
Orpheus should have had Eurydice go first.
I think that was part of the requirement. It was that he had...
Eurydice should walk ahead.
I think he had to lead her out of the underworld.
Yeah.
Because only mortals can find their way out of the underworld. The dead can't. That's why they're stuck there. I believe that's the case. Don't quote me on that. Or the heart of it seems to be anyway. Orpheus was so bitter about the whole thing, he's waited on that empty throne all these thousands of years waiting for Persephone to return, just to keep her from it. I don't know why he blames her and not her former and now dead husband, but I guess I'll find out. Little detail Persephone failed to share before our arrival. Seems that, as the greatest bard of ancient Greece, Orpheus had powers similar to mine, so when we showed up in the underworld's throne room, he and I duked it out musically, until I finally convinced him this whole vendetta of his wasn't worth it and it was time to move on. Last I saw of him, he and the few shades left in Hades who supported him wandered off into the shadows together, hopefully to find their rest.
I would have liked that to have been like more of a Battle of the Bands confrontation. It was not the best song.
I think we might have messed it up a little bit, but, well, technically the song began when we were on the boat.
Yeah.
So... and it was also interesting, for anybody who doesn't know the story about the river Styx, don't touch it. It makes you numb, and then you can't move, and then you die. You sink to the bottom. And that's true for people and spirits.
Is it better or worse than the River Lethe?
River Lethe just makes you forget.
Yeah.
I think it's Lethe, or Lethe, something like that. Whatever. Also, do you know who famously was dipped in the river Styx?
Fucking wasn't. It was Achilles, right?
Yes. His mother dipped him in the Styx so that he would be immune to any harm, but she had to hold him by the heel, and that's why his heel was his weak point.
Or alternatively, he had like a leaf on his heel when he was dipped in.
Something like that, yeah. Alright. Let's go confront Freddy.
Freddy, can we talk? Freddy, please. Whatever I did, I need to make it right. Talk to me.
Please?
Hey.
Sorry I wrapped you all into this and brought you back from the dead.
Are you okay?
No. No, I'm really not. Why did you do it, Grace? You brought me back. You made me the muse.
And I'd do it again.
I'd do it again.
Man, what's giving up immortality for your best friend in the entire universe?
No, I'm serious.
And I'm not. Freddy, I'd do anything for you. Just like you'd do anything for me.
You did do
Grace,
everything
I told
for her.
you that I was at peace with my decision. I've watched the struggles you've had as the muse, and now you've thrown them all on me. You didn't even ask.
You don't wish you were still dead, do you? Did I screw up?
I don't know.
All of them are good. Sorry I didn't ask. Hello.
I gotta help Eleni change her sensor, so she's coming in to do that. We need to talk.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Tell me what's wrong, Fred.
I came back from the dead. And I was actually dead. And I'm not the same now. I've changed. And it's not just being the muse. I'm different, and so are you, and nothing between us can ever be the same again.
Of course it'll be the same. Why wouldn't it?
Grace, I sacrificed myself because I love you. I'm in love with you. And I have been for a really long time.
Yes.
Well, that's ironic.
What is?
I feel the same way. I always have. Why do you think I joined your band? After college, we started drifting apart.
Why do you think I started the band?
What?
All this
Oh,
time.
yeah. No, it's fine.
And neither of us said anything.
Sorry, I didn't know we're distracting. I'm just letting it play out.
You can pause it.
No, it's fine. We're gonna keep going. This is a really emotional moment that I'm distracting with.
Yeah,
Like, sorry.
exactly.
Alright. Alright, we're done. Hi, Ren. What was the last line? I missed it.
Oh, that's more damn fails.
I wish they kept the dialogue
Okay, hold on.
on screen.
We'll just fucking do this. Just restart the scene.
Man, what's giving up immortality?
Grace, I told you that.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Tell me what's wrong, Fred.
I came back from the dead. And I was actually
I realize
dead. And I'm not
if we
the same now.
had the red,
I've changed. And it's not just being the Muse. I'm different,
we
and
could
so
be
are
the queen
you,
of
and
the
nothing
underworld
between us
while
can ever be the same
Freddy's
again.
the Muse.
Yep.
Of course it'll be the same. Why wouldn't it?
Grace, I sacrificed myself because I love you. I'm in love with you. And I have been for a really long time.
Well, that's ironic.
What
It's
is...
not irony, actually, but
I
Coincidental, really.
feel the same way. I always have. Why do you think I joined your band? After college, we started drifting apart.
Why do you think I started the band? All this time. And neither of us said anything.
But we know now. Right?
sure, all of them fit.
We know now? Isn't that a good thing?
The trial's tomorrow, Grace. Athena doesn't know about me. Once she does, I'm the last Muse. She's gonna want me dead, isn't she?
We can still get through this, Fred.
Yeah, but even if we do, I'll keep changing. And when I start becoming Calliope, will I still love you?
I don't know.
Now every word's been said. I can't think of any more to fix what's broken. So many books I've read, and still not a word of anything could reveal how this feels. Only if we could have been brave on time, knowing how we should have been loving all
Fun.
this time.
Blue. Or red.
You're overthinking it. We could be everything we wanted to be.
What you don't get is death. I died. You and I are not the same people who we once knew. Only if we could have been brave on time, knowing how we should have been loving all this time. Only if we could just escape demise. I'll always love you, Grace. But is it too late? Too late?
It actually was handled in a very respectful and interesting way. It's not like, oh, love is going to fix everything. It's... a lot has changed.
In a very short amount of time.
Well, it's a good thing I did talk to Fred. In fact, it turns out this conversation was long overdue. For one, she's been in love with me this entire time, which is extra ironic because I've been in love with her. We just never...
Not irony.
Yeah, just never told each other until now. Freddie had accepted her decision to sacrifice herself for me, and I kind of overrode that to bring her back. So now she has to watch me face death. And as the last muse, surely Athena will turn on her as well. It's a lot to just drop on someone, and how will this change? And will this change how we feel? It's so weird thinking I could have told Fred about this a long time ago. If I had... No, I can't think about that now. We need to face this trial tomorrow first. We'll get through it somehow, together.
I mean, it seems like she could just pull out that Muses orb thing. Didn't seem that hard to do.
I don't think it works that way.
What if you put two Eidolon orbs in the same person?
I don't think you can do that either.
Probably no one's ever tried.
Well, next time on Character Select, I guess we're going to wrap this up. We got like one episode to go.
Maybe. These will probably each be like a small song.
And then the final trial, yeah, is probably going to be a big thing.
Probably a couple songs, right? Like a big confrontational song and then like a wrap-up.
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And third,
I was here too.
You were here too. We were here also.
I had Pringles.
What flavor?
With cheddar cheese.
Okay, I don't feel bad then.
What flavor would make you feel bad?
Regular pizza-lish or pizza-licious.
Pizza's good.
My
My dad likes the plain ones, and I'm like, I don't get it. Why would you get plain Pringles?